Hey guys, welcome back to Music Talk with John. I am back in my room. It's been a while. Every once in a while I'll do one from here. I don't know why I don't, well, I know why I don't do it from here that often. It's my life. My life doesn't allow me to always just film in here because there's a room over there, there's a room back there. So, and I like to project and it doesn't work well at 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So today I've got an opportunity to film in here, and I always like it because I feel like I'm at home with my records all around me, so it's cool. So I'm going to show you some recent grabs and actually listen to some of them. Some I haven't, and I'll probably be doing videos on them. I have some video ideas coming up over here, so we'll be doing that. But I picked this one up. I have it on CD, I believe. Should be over here somewhere. I have this one on CD. Reptile. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't have this one on CD. But it is Eric Clapton. Let me get it out of the sleeve here. Old Sock. I'll show you in a second once I get organized. Old Sock. This is, let's see, it was a Barnes & Noble exclusive, 10th anniversary reissue, double LP, limited edition tan vinyl. And is it, I thought I saw Rhino, but I didn't think Clapton had anything to do with Rhino. So this originally came out on CD, so you've literally got, you have about 3 songs per side, but the songs, you know, it kind of threw me off. You know, I'm like, I don't know, if I don't usually like it if there's only 3 songs on a side and I keep flipping. I didn't feel like I was flipping that much on this one. I don't know why, if I was just getting into the music or what, but it wasn't that bad. So I enjoyed it, and the quality was good. And let's see, a limited edition tan vinyl, so give you a little glimpse of that. A little tan vinyl right there. It's not white, it's tan, I swear. Okay, so yeah, 2 LP set. Nice little presentation. You got Clapton there, and I got a little story about that. I put the albums in the, what do you call it, plastic poly stuff, poly sleeves, because it came in paper sleeves. So I just stuck the paper sleeves in here. It looks like it has, we have all the lyrics. Yeah, I have all the lyrics and all that fun stuff. There's that. That. And it's a gatefold. Have this in there. And that's the back side. Now I was a little confused once I tell you a little bit about this album. The front makes sense, but the back I need to find out more information on. The album cover right here is a selfie of Clapton. He took it on his iPhone while in vacation in Antigua. So that makes sense. Palm trees, sun, all that, right? But not long. I wouldn't think there's snow in Antigua. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. You let me know if I'm wrong, but all of a sudden Clapton's in the snow, it's cold and all that. So I'm not sure where he was for the backside of it. But they are nice pictures. I don't know if he took all these with his iPhone or what, but cool pictures. Album's good. I did a little rating. I have my little rating system I use now. So I actually gave it an A. Got like a 94% in my rating system. It has Further On Down the Road, but that is not the Further On Up the Road. You know, I kind of thought I was doing that song again. But actually that's a Taj Mahal song he starts it off with. And then he does Angel, which is a J.J. Cale song. And The Folks Who Live Up on the Hill, so that's more of a standard. So it has a feel to it. It has a little like a reggae and a classic feel to the album, like this one here, the Folks Who Live on the Hill.
The folks who live on the hill.
It's from 1937, and it was I think it was a hit by Peggy Lee. So that shows you where he went with that. And if you know the later Clapton in the 2010s and on, I don't know if he did it earlier, but and on, he did more like standard type songs, but made them kind of cool. It didn't make them, they weren't boring or anything. Not that the standards were boring, but he put his little touch to it. He's like, you know, like a Linda Ronstadt. They always say she's a good interpreter of songs. I think Clapton is too. And then side 2, Got to Get Over, is one of the only, I think there's only 2 songs on here that were originals. The rest were pretty much covers. This one was written, I don't think Clapton was involved. It was Doyle Bramhall II with a couple other people. And it features Chaka Khan in the back. So it's kind of like an upbeat song, and her voice is really cool in there. So, and then the next song on side 2, like I just knew as soon as it came on. It was Till Your Well Runs Dry.
You said you love me.
And it was a Peter Tosh song from that Legalize It album, and that's the only album I have from him, but I love that album all the way through. I got a version of Legalize It from Record Store Day a little while back, so it's cool to see that. And then he does All of Me. That's the standard All of Me, and the cool thing about that is Paul McCartney's on there, and he's playing a stand-up bass, so that was kind of neat. And then he does Born to Lose. That's another 1943 song, so you get an idea where some of these songs are coming from. It was written by Ted Daffin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I didn't realize this. I thought I had this, but maybe I never did. I don't know, unless I lost the CD. But he just Still Got the Blues, that Gary Moore song that from that album. Still, I think it was Still Got the Blues.
But I still get the blues. Oh,
Great song, and I like what he did with it. Really mellowed it out, didn't make it as crazy guitar, but the instrumentation, the guitar work in there is really cool what he did with it. So it's pretty neat. And then Steve Winwood joins him on that one, some organ. So that's pretty cool. So he's got people all over. Then he does Goodnight Irene from 1933, and it's a Ledbetter song. Huddy Ledbetter. So that was cool. And then side 4, Your One and Only Man. It's an Otis Redding song from '65. Every Little Thing is the second only original song on here, again with Doyle Bramhall, the second writing with some friends. And then the last song is Our Love Is Here to Stay by the Gershwin brothers. So what was my notes here? Oh, the title. That's what it was. I'm looking at my notes. You're right, because I don't want to forget things, and I almost forgot. The title, Old Sock, is a term of affection that Clapton took from David Bowie. There was a song, I don't remember what song it was, that David Bowie put out, and Clapton contacted him and said, look, that's a wonderful song. I really like that song. And there was whatever Bowie said, he said, thank you, whatever, old sock, old man, whatever. And Clapton, that stuck with Clapton. He was actually Clapton was going to name this album another title from a book he was reading at the time, but Old Sock stuck. And I think, from I remember when I was reading up on this, that he contacted Bowie, and it was cool that he used the term. And actually when Bowie passed away, Clapton's dedication, I forgot where he wrote it, Twitter, wherever, dedication he wrote to David Bowie, he included the term Old Sock in it, bringing the term back to David Bowie. So I think that's neat. I love doing this background stuff on these albums. It's kind of cool, some of the stuff you find out. Then what I get? Okay, I got another Linda Ronstadt, and this is only my second album by her. I have the, I'm not going to try to pronounce the title, the other one that's the all Spanish music in there, and she does have one song on here that's all in Spanish. But this is Hasten Down the Wind, and it is a Warren Zevon song. And she, if I remember correctly, because I'm going through my Warren Zevon stuff, look forward to a video on that. I'm going to be doing some Warren Zevon. Went through his whole collection. I don't own everything, but I was able to listen to everything and rate it and do an album ranking, but based off of true listening and what I like and what I don't like. So anyway, she does Hasten Down the Wind.
He tells her to hasten down the wind.
Warren Zevon song, and I believe she sang up backup vocals on there for him on his original version of it. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff I found out about Warren Zevon. She did backup vocals. The Eagles were in there. Jackson Browne was involved. So a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, this one is a cool album. When did that come out? Old Sock, just so you guys know, Old Sock came out in 2013. That's when that came out. And then Hasten Down the Wind is 1976. And it's a good album. I gave it a B, like an 89% ranking. I don't want to get into it, but it's a high ranking for me, so it's an album I like. The first side, there's no what I feel as filler on here. There's a couple songs that haven't really caught me, and I thought they were good, but didn't really completely do it for me. So, but there's some strong ones on here too. She does, was it The Tattler? It's a Ry Cooder song. That'll Be the Day, the Buddy Holly song, is on here.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye.
Rivers of Babylon, I think that's a traditional song, but I've heard other artists do that before. And she does Crazy on here, Willie Nelson, and she kills it. Her voice is just really good. it's strong, and it's, you know, it's not like, you know, I guess she got a little bit lighter as she got older, and that's what I grew up with, but this is like good, solid, not rock, but, you know, it's got that feel, that rock, how do you explain it, like that 70s sound where it's good production and it's raw and it's not just these standards and loopy songs or whatever. It's a good strong performance. I like it a lot. That was the other one I picked up. Then I picked up Hawks and Doves here by Neil Young, and this one came out in 1980. Not one of my favorite Neil Young albums. It feels like he really went country on this, which I don't care. That's not the point, but the songs were, I don't think anything really stuck out. There's the first song on here, Little Wing and Captain Kennedy. Were the two standouts on here for me. It includes like the songs The Old Homestead, Lost in Space. And Lost in Space has a goofy part. I wasn't sure if I liked it or not. Well, I didn't dislike it, but liked it or really liked it. And it sounded like little aliens singing in there, but I think it was children singing along or something in that song.
What could be stranger than the unknown danger lies on the ocean floor?
But it has Staying Power, Coastline, Union Man, Coming Apart at Every Nail, and Hawks and Doves. So maybe it'll grow on me. It's not that I don't like the album. It's just I was like, okay, it was a good Neil, you know, it's a good Neil Young album. There, you know, being a Neil Young fan, I know what it's like when I hear something like, ooh, you know, not this wasn't it, but it's good enough to keep, and it's part of my Neil Young collection. So, all right, then like I said, I got into I've been getting into Warren Zevon, and I got lucky. At the record store, I just happened to be in there, and they got some Warren Zevon, and I picked them up. And I wasn't even to these albums yet in my listening experience of Warren Zevon, and these ended up being probably 3 of the strongest albums for me. And I got lucky as far as the songs and all that. But I picked up what was it called? Bad Luck Streak in Dancing School, and this is from 1980. And I don't want to give away too much about it. I'm going to do my whole ranking, so I'll tell you what I thought about it later. He's got a Uzi with ballet slippers on the back. So this album's in really good shape. I made some notes. It had a couple little pops on side 2 on the first couple tracks, but I think it's just, you know, a matter of cleaning it, playing it. You know, it'll be fine. So I've got the original plastic there. The record is nice and clean. You have the lyrics. I'm really getting into Warren Zevon. He's a guy where I look forward to his lyrics just as much as Tom Waits. He's probably got more of a pop sense than Tom Waits, but they're both dark, and I like that. But yeah, this is a really good album. Definitely recommend this album by Warren Zevon if you haven't picked it up. Then the other one they had there was The Envoy, and I really like the song The Envoy. It's just a really, really good song.
Looks like another threat to world peace for the Envoy.
So there he is, hanging out there with his jet and all that. On the backside, this has The Envoy, The Overdraft, The Hula Hula Boys. Yeah, there's a lot of songs on here I like. Jesus Mentioned. Okay, I don't want to get too far into it, but Jesus Mentioned is a cool song. It's about Elvis, and yeah, so I'll get more into that later. Let Nothing Come Between You, Ain't That Pretty at All, Charlie's Medicine. That's a good song. Yeah, that's a great album. Looking for the Next Best Thing, and Never Too Late for Love. And I definitely recommend this album. Good shape. This one, no pops, nothing. Nice and clean. The vinyl's clean. Original packing. Well, I put that there, but here you go with the lyrics and all that stuff. So definitely recommend those two and this one, Warren Zevon album. I almost thought it was called Warren Zevon because it's so prominent up here, but if you look right down here, you've got Sentimental Hygiene, and this was from 87. So this is probably the last album before, well, I don't want to get too far into it, but his late 80s, early 90s wasn't a great period for me. Not that the albums were bad, they just didn't really do it for me when I can see what he does, you know, here. When was this one? 80, can't even see this one. 80 something, 82. The Envoy was early 80s, I guess. But yeah, Sentimental Hygiene, nothing wrong with this album, nice and clean. I'm not sure if it's an original or not, but put it in a polyline sleeve, but it did come with the original sleeve with lyrics and Warren. So just a talent. I like the back of it too. He always had a sense of humor in his music, no doubt. And it didn't go over the hill silly. And yeah, there's just it was in there, and he just seemed like a fun guy to be with if you were hanging out with him or something. So what a loss to the music industry with him. Then I picked up very, 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 very recent release last Friday, Chris Stapleton, Higher. So it looks like a country album. It is not a country album to me. It is Chris Stapleton. If you know him, he is a soulful guy. There's a lot of strings in here, there's horns, everything going on in here. So it's more soulful than country. It does have its country feel at times. Yeah, every song on here has a melody and a nice hook. It's got a country soul taste of R&B. So and his voice is just, yeah.
What am I gonna do when I get over you?
And it's actually a 2-record set. There's 14 songs on here, and I don't think anything was, every single song was like a hit. So it was pretty much, to me, listening to it, it's a perfect album at this point. To me, it's straight through good. There's nothing in here I'm like, okay, could you get over with it? They put it on two records. You've got 4 songs, 3, 4, and 3. But it didn't feel like I was up and down all the time or anything like that. But it's an interesting pick of color on the vinyl too, and this is cool too. I remember the old records. I used to love them when they had this, where it was the lyrics inside, and you just lay down on the floor and just kick back and read the lyrics. It's awesome. But to go with the color theme here of this album, I got a Target exclusive. I still have it in the cardboard it came in. Let me turn it this way so I can kind of get it out of here without messing it up. But yeah, it's got that some weird pink color. I don't know what they called it, but cool thing. I ran it through today, listened to record 1. I haven't listened to record 2 on this, and 1 little static pop. That was it. And other than that, good to go. All right, so I wasn't gonna do a whole video on this because everybody's doing a video on it, so I'm just gonna include it in here. And that's the Beatles. I didn't get the 12-inch single, but I did pick up this one right here. Now and Then, marble vinyl. I haven't opened it. And it has the clock on the backy thing. Boop. So there's that. And of course I had to get it because I didn't have the Red and Blue album before. So I was like, well, this is the time. Let's do it. And I'm really happy with it. I kept it in the... I've only... opened it, so I can go ahead and take it out. I want to open it now and show you guys, but I haven't opened it yet, if you know what I mean. I haven't pulled them out yet. But yeah, nice hard cover casing for the albums to fit in there, and the 2 albums are sitting right there. And like I said, they added some songs to this. There's some controversy over I Am the Walrus right now. I might do a short video on that. I don't know. When a ton of people do it, I'm not sure what to do. I want to give my opinion, and that's what we do these videos for. So I thought maybe I'd do one. And if somebody wants to hear one more person give their opinion about it, then there'll be another video for it. So I don't know. I'll see what I do. But it's just interesting. They put Now and Then on towards the end, but not the very last song. And why they wouldn't go ahead and put the other 2 on there, I don't know. If they're going to put this one on there, they might as well put Free as a Bird and all that. Although I think they should have done like one of those 45s where it's like 2 songs on each side. They should have done that and just started with Love Me Do, then Free as a Bird, and what was the other one? I'm gonna forget the other one. Free as a Bird, and that other one that they released with the anthology. Oh well. And then Now and Then, that would have been cool to do that separate, but they put it on here, and we'll see what it sounds like because it's right in between The Long and Winding Road and Blackbird. So they must have thought there was a good flow to it. So we'll see. I've heard mixed review on these mixes, but I have no idea. So I'll go ahead and pull it out. Let's see. Yeah, they're in there nicely. Ooh. Okay, so first the red, the Young Men from Liverpool. So it's your 1962 to 66. I'm not going to read all the songs because there's a buttload of songs on there, and you got 3 albums. So how did they put the 3 albums in here? That's going to be interesting. They put one on one side, and they put 2 on the other side. Oh, and this is supposed to be the vinyl matching the album cover color. So this should be, oh, it's got a little information sheet there. It's nice. And it should be, the classic compilation. So I guess I didn't get the one. Thought I did. Thought I ordered it, but I don't know if I care or not. It's on black vinyl. So I think I asked to get the one that has color, but I didn't. I don't know. I don't know if I really care, to be honest with you. Because I like how this thing's put together. So I probably don't care that I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't think I do care. So the other 2 are in here, next to each other in a little pocket. And you're inside, looks like that. What's up with the kid? The one kid just hanging out there. What's up? What's he doing? And then the older Beatles on the back. So younger, older. There we go. All right. So I won't even pull the record out because I'm assuming they're black vinyl. And so you have 67 to 70 with the older Beatles on there and the younger Beatles on the back. So the reverse of the other one. And same picture on the inside. That's interesting. So your song titles there. I don't know, did it come with a little sheet in here? Yeah, same thing. Came with a little information sheet right there. So I'll just leave that for now. So I still have to listen to this. Not sure if this one had, no, any more sheets. It's just that one sheet. So I'm gonna give that a listen, check it out, finish listening to the Chris Stapleton. Got some exciting stuff coming up. This week we have Record Store Day next week, so I'll be doing a video there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that live on this channel or if I'm just going to film it and put a video out. Not sure yet, but I'm definitely scheduled to be there in the morning and film it like I always do and interview people in there. So I'll be kind of doing a double video duties. I'll have my channel that I'm filming for, and I'll be filming also for Kingfish over there. These guys right here, Kingfish Records. That's what I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, leave some comments below too. Let me know what you think about these albums. Pretty good variety there, right? I think I did pretty good here as far as variety. No prog or anything or heavy metal, but I didn't do too bad as far as artists. But that's it. So leave comments below. Let me know what you think about these albums or anything else. And until next time, you guys enjoy your music and you take care out there, all right? Bye.